What's up, everybody, and thank you for listening to Mastering the Mindset. My name is Dariusdotch, and I'm an actor, hip-hop artist, and fitness and life coach. And I'm here to personally help you train and improve your mindset so that you can, 1, become the best version of yourself mentally, and 2, gain focus and motivation to be able to take action and achieve the success in life that you want and deserve. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel, and at the end of this episode, if you liked it, please share it with a friend or a loved one or someone who would benefit from hearing this message. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm ready to go on this journey with you, and that journey begins now. All right, and welcome back to another episode. You decided to come back. Thank you. Let's get to it. Today, we're going to talk about how to push through when it gets tough, when things get hard. Let's talk about how to stop giving up, in particular, how to stop giving up on yourself. The one person that you should really be following through for the most is yourself. And unfortunately, it's the person we tend to not follow through the most, right? To not follow through for the most. And we all do it. We all done been there, done that. Today, I'm going to give you 3 tips that's going to help you to push through, to keep going when you have those moments when you feel like giving up. So many times we start something, then we stop. We start this thing, then we stop that thing we started. We start another thing, a new thing, and we stop. And if you started something, whatever that thing is, a business, a health goal, a project, an idea you had, if you started something, you went into it with the intention of finishing it. You thought to yourself that whatever that thing is, if you do it, it'll make life better for you or other people in some kind of way. You started with the intention of finishing it. You didn't start with the intention to start it and then leave it alone and never complete it. No. So the question is, why did you give up? Why did you quit? And the answer is easy. It's because that's exactly what it is. Easy. It's easy to give up. It's easy to quit. It's the easiest thing to do. It don't require anything from you. You just stop doing it. And it ain't that we stopped caring about it. We just took the easy route and stopped. And I want you to think about this. If you never stopped that thing you started, if you never gave up on whatever you had those intentions on finishing, imagine where you would be right now. Right now. How different would things be? That business, that project, that career, that move. How different would your life be right now? But what happens is things get hard. It gets difficult, and then we give up. We don't have the energy for it. We don't feel like doing it. It becomes inconvenient, right? And the thing is, the thing we all know is no great life is built the easy way. If you think about the folks who you truly admire the most, the folks that you wish you had the kind of life they had, they usually have been through a lot or had to bust their ass to get it, or a combination of both, right? They had a hard path. And you don't listen to this kind of podcast if you want to take the easy route. You know you want life to be different. You know that you want to be the kind of person who takes your path in your own hands, who takes self-control, control for yourself. You want to get better at taking action. You want to work on yourself to create the life you want in the future. And you've heard me say this plenty of times on here before. I'm going to say it again. But your life can either be hard now and easy later, or easy now and hard later. But life will be hard on you at some point, and you can either choose to make it hard now or choose to make it hard later. And I always use fitness as an example, but working out is hard. It is. It's hard to go to the gym when you don't feel like going. It's hard to have a diet and eat right. It's hard to stay consistent. But by making it hard now, later down the road, maybe you'll be able to avoid health problems. Heart problems. You'll be able to play with your grandkids because you took care of your body. You won't be forced to change your eating habits because of your health. That's the easy part that comes later. The easy part now would be to just not go to the gym. Not working out is easy as hell. Eating whatever you want, regardless of it being healthy or not, that's easy. So which one do you choose? Again, you're the kind of person who's listened to this podcast. You have taken the hard route plenty of times to be able to have it easy later. And I know that you can look around at folks in your life right now that you know took the easy route back then. And you can see how it manifested in their life. You can see how it's harder on them right now. It's easy to take the easy route early in life. And right around now is when folks start to really feel it. They don't necessarily like where life is for them, right? And we're really at a point where we have to be making decisions for our lives down the road. We not in our 20s, our early 20s and teens no more. We don't have that time to mess around no more, right? Life can be hard now, putting in the work, making the sacrifices, making sure that it'll be easier in the future. Or it can be easy now, doing nothing, quitting, giving up, not taking action, and be hard on you later. And usually when it's harder later, it's a different kind of hard, right? Making a sacrifice right now is hard, like going to school, staying up late to study for an exam, writing long essays, deciding not to go to that party because you know you have homework to do. That's the hard right now while you're in school. But the hard later, if you decided to take the easy route and not do all that stuff, well, the hard later is way different. Maybe you don't have that job you want. You have a bunch of student loans with no degree to show for it. You flunked out. You work a minimum wage job. You feel stuck in life. That's a way different kind of hard, and that's going to last a much longer time, right? So which one do you choose? Right now, you are the youngest you'll ever be again. You are the youngest you will ever be again. It's kind of depressing. So we can sit here and say, oh, I wish I would have did this thing 5 years ago. Well, you didn't. Do it now. The best time to do it was back then, yes. The second best time is right now. You can't go back. You can't go back and decide that you want to be healthy or that you want to have a better mindset or that you want to become more disciplined or be more resilient or to work on that relationship with your family member. You can't go back, but you can do it right now. You can choose the hard right now and make it easier down the road for you. So let's get to it. I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you push through, to help you keep going when it gets tough. Number 1 is to train yourself for what's hard. The more you learn to push past those mental barriers, the easier it becomes to continue to do it in other areas in life. It's always you versus you, right? And the you you're against is the you inside your head, talking you out of everything. I'm trying to make you sit around and do nothing, wanting you to eat the Oreos instead of eating something healthy, to spend your whole day watching Netflix instead of working on that thing that you need to work on. You versus you. That voice that tells you to just do it tomorrow. It ain't that big of a deal, right? And that goes for any and everything. One of the things I'm trying to get better at, I have been getting better at, and I've said it before on here, is things that take less than 5 minutes to do. As soon as they come up, I just do it. If it's going to take 5 minutes or less, I just do it right now. The inner voice tells me I can do it later. I can do it in an hour. I can do it after I get home. But if I allow my inner voice to continue to win, it's only going to get stronger. It's only going to make it that much harder to push back against it when you have more important things to do. If I can't overcome this inner voice right now, if I don't train myself right now with the little things, how am I going to be equipped to mentally push through when the stakes are higher, when things are more important and it'll take way more than 5 minutes? You can imagine how much stronger that voice is going to be for those. And the thing is, it's never going to go away. It's always going to be there. It's just part of human nature. But the more you can train yourself to fight against it, the better you'll be at it. It's the mental gym that you have to be a member of. That voice is going to tell you not to go to the gym, not to make those cold calls if you have a sales job, to put off sending those emails, hit that snooze button 4 times, stay up late when you know you should be going to bed. So many times that voice wins, but we have to push back. And the more you do it, the stronger you'll be at it, which brings me to number 2, which is do what needs to be done regardless of how you feel, aka stay consistent. Focus on having that consistent effort. Success doesn't happen right away. It just takes time. It will not come tomorrow. It will not be instant. Can you stay consistent? If we can just keep walking that path of self-development, if we can just keep working on chipping away at those goals, if we can keep making strides, taking steps, eventually you will be where you want to be. And the key is to do it, to work at it, regardless of how you feel. Whatever that thing is you're working towards, it ain't easy, right? If it was easy, it wouldn't be something that you would be working towards because it'll be done already. Everybody would do it, right? If it ain't easy, then that means it's challenging. And challenging things will bring a lot of those days where your mind, your body will try and give you all the reasons why you don't want to do it right now. All the excuses in the world as to why you don't feel like it. And we all know those feelings feel justified, right? Like right now, it's a Friday. I'm feeling lazy. I'm kind of tired. Wish I could just sit around, look at my phone or watch TV. But here I am doing what needs to be done regardless of how I feel. Because I know eventually, the more I build up this muscle, this habit of putting in the work and resisting the urge to go do something else, when I eventually do get to the level I'm striving for, like I said, the stakes will be higher. I'll have a lot more listeners. I'll have more people I'll be reaching. I'll have a lot more going on than I do right now. And again, that little voice, it never goes away. So it's going to be there. But if I'm starting now, doing what needs to be done regardless of how I feel, when I eventually get to that point, whenever or wherever it may be, with whatever the thing that I happen to be doing or working on, it will be easier to just get my ass up and do it. We have to be consistent. And the days you don't feel like doing it are actually the most important days. They really are. If you can do it when you don't feel like doing it and get it done, it's only going to lead to having more momentum on the days you feel like doing it. Doing what you said you were going to do, even when you don't feel like doing it, builds confidence inside you because you are showing up for yourself. And by making a habit of that, when you go after another goal or tackle another project, you'll have a belief in yourself that you can actually get it done. There ain't gonna be no doubt about it because at the end of the day, you did it. You've done the things you've had to do to get things done. And really, it feels good, right? You're always happy you got it done once you finish it because you showed up for yourself. You showed up for yourself and do it day in and day out. Just do it. Get past that mental barrier. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for motivation. Like I always say, motivation is constantly fleeting. You have less and less of it from the time you get it until it's all gone. And it always leaves 100% of the time. Motivation always leaves 100% of the time. And studies show that the most of your motivation actually comes from when you are already doing something. The action that you take actually gives you more motivation. Majority of the time, it comes after you actually start. So take action today. Take action today. That's what matters the most. So number two, do what needs to be done regardless of how you feel. And number three, and I say this all the time, but have a strong enough why. Wanting to make more money, that is not a strong enough why. Wanting to have a beach body is not a strong enough why. Wanting to be good at something is not a strong enough why. If you want to build your business because you want to make more money and that's it, dig deeper. Why do you want more money? So you can live better? Why? So life can be easier? Why? So you can provide for your kids all the things you never had when you were a child? Why? Because you want to be a good role model for your kids so they can see you working towards something. And when they get older, they'll have the same thing instilled inside of them. And hopefully they will pass it down to their kids and your family will be successful and be better off than they've ever been in the past. Now that's a better why. That's way better than I want to make more money. Which one do you think is going to get you out of bed on those days you don't feel like getting up? On those days when you hit the snooze button 15 times? When you set a goal, set your why. A deep seeding inside you, deep down inside you, as to why you're going for it. And what I think is the most important reason why to have a strong why is when your why is strong enough, the how will reveal itself. When your why is strong enough, the how will reveal itself. It's hard as hell to be driven and consistent as it is. And it's that much harder when you don't have a strong enough why. If your why is to make more money, that can be anything. You can win the lottery, you can gamble, you can sell Bitcoin, you can have a garage sale. But if you want to make more money to be a good role model for your kids so they can instill that in their kids and to have success and drive and have that passed down from generation to generation, well, that's a very specific thing that you have to do mentally and a very specific person you have to become. That's a big difference. So when you have those moments, those days you don't feel like putting in the work, remember your why. Allow that to push you, to help you keep taking those steps, to help you keep going, to help you get to that breakthrough. So that's what I got for you today. Thank you so much for listening. Like I always say, please, please, please share this on your social media. Make sure you tag me in the post. Also, this is donation driven. I would appreciate it if you could make a donation. You are what's helping me keep this thing going. So thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for being here, and let's ride out. Yeah. It's raining again. I got it. I hear the rain. I got it. I hear the rain. Yeah. I hear the rain. I'm shaking demons off me. I hear the rain. Yeah. Let's get it. Rainbow. Rainbow. It's days like this, I just wanna thank God that I ain't y'all. Cause y'all don't know how to deal with no rainbow. With no rainbow. Cause I hear the rain. Rainbow. Rainbow. It's days like this, I just wanna thank God that I ain't y'all. Cause y'all don't know how to deal with no rainbow. With no rainbow. Cause I hear the rain. The sun went behind the clouds, it won't shine. I hear the rain on my window pane. I feel the same, that shit don't feel the same. I wanna be like me forever, I don't feel ashamed. I never change, I'll always be me. She telling me I'm stubborn. I got a big heart though, I get it from my mother. And you would never find another, I'm just confident, don't call me conceited. Hope this rain cool me down because I get overheated. I should just take it easy, pour one up cause I need it. Get some wings and go eat it, put Netflix on the TV. And Colin Kaepernick just got a brand new deal with Nike. Goddamn, I just bought some Adidas. And if you ever in the jam, you got my number, nigga. Call if you need me. And that's the realest shit I ever wrote. Cause I know these little skies like to get a little cloudy. It rain all day till you need a little yachty. Bet my neighbors hate the weekend, cause it's a party next door. Me and my amigos bumping Kendrick Lamar. You gotta take a chance, do that for your future. I'm about to wake a few up. I feel like a rooster, not thinking about karma. I was screaming fuck the world until the world fucked me back. I call that Karma Sutra. Trying to brand myself and you wanna start a rumor. I won't even say your name, bitch. Nothing but a loser. My niggas going beast mode, doper than the kilo. We some fly Negroes, black superheroes. Play some trap music and you see my alter ego. I've been getting ratchet ever since I was a Nino. Take 3, be the lingo. I don't trust too many people. You never see the real me, that's only if we close. I know you want me to open up and let you in, but I've been looking through this peephole. Thank God for peepholes. It's a rainy day, I'm stacking up like saving for a rainy day. I eat the cake like anime, watch for the fake like anime. I never fabricate nothing, I put my life in the music. So if I pass away, play my album at the wake. And I knew one day that I have to rain. And with my back against the ropes, I turn into Cassius Clay. Don't like what I have to say, you can go masturbate. You better acclimate to rain, I can validate your pain. That's cause I can hear the rain. I hear the rain. I hear the rain. I hear the rain. Yeah, I'm in my zone right now. I'm in my zone. Said I'm in my zone right now. I'm in my zone. Yeah. Shaking demons off me. Get off me. Get off come on. Me. Yeah. Let's get it. Rainbow. It's days like this, I just wanna thank God that I ain't y'all. Cause y'all don't know how to deal with no rainbow. With no rainbow. Cause I hear the rain.